I have a lot of fun with this device. I like it. Supposedly now I'm supposed to be taking some 2-hour course when I told him I had no money. Of course, I will have some money because there's going to be some work on the weekend. I don't know what all it entails. Actually, the band member who used to be the bass player in the band, um, he was kind of a dick. It was not my band, okay? Look, it's not my band, so it's not really my issue. I knew the guy. I knew he was in the band, but he went on to be a dick to my partner, who's my roommate. You know, I remember when I first came to this place, the bass player of the band, his old lady was a probation officer, so I couldn't be over at the house because of, like, I was absconding from the law because they tried to fuck me over. I don't know if I told y'all that story or not. They're trying to fuck me over right out of high school. Yeah, I got caught in the house doing a little what we call trespassing. These people they had a hoarder house, and like seven of us was going on like a fucking urban adventure. And we went into this house because it was just rumored to be a big hoarder house. I don't know why. We went in there. There's like corridors cut through the house. It was full. Like there was shit up 10 feet all the way to the top through the house. And they had cut little passageways through there. So we really couldn't escape. The guy came to the window with a gun. And see, they were going to try to make us like we were burglarizing the house, which we weren't. We were just sightseeing. And 50 people after us was arrested at the same place. The hoarders had the hoarder house, but they lived in the house next door. So it was really a trap. I'm wondering if they had something to do with the law, because all they had to do was set up some sort of fucking thing with the law. That's a lot of money going through there. Well, they put me on probation, and when I went on probation, I immediately got violated because they were trying to fuck with me because of the lawyer I went with. I guess, it was just my dad's friend lawyer. It wasn't like I was trying to flex because that's the only lawyer we knew. But they tried to fuck me over. They immediately violated me and told me I had to go to boot camp. To what I said, fuck you, and I moved. I got my shit and I moved the fuck from Houston to this town. And I started working with the drummer in the band. He was a sheet metal boss. And that's how I first came here. Later I did go back and I did the 45 days of jail. See, if you get caught violating, then you go to 45 days of jail rather than 6 weeks of boot camp. Which, that's 45 days too, but that's boot camp. It might have been longer boot camp. I think it was. The point was it was shit. And I would have to be on probation after that. I go to the 45 days, I'm out. I don't have no more probation. Win for me. So I moved here. Where was I going with this? Where was I going with this story? Oh, there's a job, perhaps, on the weekend. We've been waiting on this job from the bass player. I recently cut his head off in the picture because my old lady back in the day, when I brought her to this place to visit, she was saying, oh, he's cute. So, fuck that dude. You ain't gonna be all cute, fucking have my old lady fucking lusting after you. No, I'm not having that. So I cut his head off of the picture and I got it stuck on the board. So now we're gonna go work for those people, maybe put in some stuff. Maybe a new air conditioning, something like that. I haven't seen him in shit. How long has it been? Actually, it's been 26 years. I haven't seen the guy in 26 years. What do you know? They were doing the band in the early 2000s, I do believe. But I never saw the guy. I moved here in I went back to Houston before The year 2000 changed because I went to jail for a little period of time, and then I worked on the tugboats. I worked on the tugboats when Y2K was going to change because I had one of the crazy captains that was a conspiracy theorist back then, and he thought there was going to be some sort of event occur, which did not occur. There was no event to occur, so it made him look like a damn fool. But case in point, he was a damn fool. Okay? I was just talking to a lady friend of mine, and I really like her nails. She sent me a picture of her nails. I'm going to show them to you because I think I like the picture. I like that picture a lot. I was like, why is your hand so orange? It's kind of a strong grip. I was thinking about it because I see all these flowers here. All these lilies make me want to lay down in the flowers and roll around with a pretty, a very attractive girl. Maybe she's got big breasts, you know, handsome, a handsome lady. There's nothing more handsome than this. Oh shit, be careful. Look, there's nothing more handsome than this. I like this. I like this. My mind, and her ring says pray. I like that. It takes my mind to weird places. I'm not afraid to admit that. You got to know yourself. Know thyself. Thyself is perverted. Yeah. Yeah. Because I quit having casual sex with women that I didn't have love for. But I still, in my mind, love the casual sex I don't have with women I love. Like her. And it's just true. It is just true. And there's nothing I can do about it. Except lure her into the bed of flowers that is in the woods. Let's take a tour. You want to see? Look, it's incredible out here. I don't know what to fucking tell you. I've never seen these fucking flowers in the woods like this. And I want to share. Because sharing is caring. I'm taking this fucking frequency sound. Are you ready? Let's fucking go. Let's go look. I didn't mean to change the sound. We just have to go with what we got. We're going to go into the wilderness and look. I mean, because they're everywhere. They're the Easter lilies. I told my roommate, and he's like, I don't think that's a lily. I'm like, it is a lily. It's an Easter lily. You know, he wants to get technical with me on fucking flowers and shit. I'm like, come on, bro. Chill the fuck out. Bro, this one's been trampled down. Look at these motherfuckers. Blessing my fucking shit out here. It's goddamn amazing. I love it. Oh, I'm sorry, I trampled one. Sorry. They're everywhere. There's deer poop. Look. It's fucking incredible. And they're fucking everywhere. Hey, I need you to get back to the right chakra. We're doing this chakra. I mean, so I love this. I think it's great. They're everywhere, all over the hill. Everywhere. It's just beautiful. Of course, I'm a manimal myself. You know, I can't help it. It's just the way I am. You know? I'm like a wizard, shaman, woodland creature. You know, I might have some goat man in me. You know, a little bit of that fucking, a little bit of the Saytr. You know, because I'm very mirthful. I got mirth, and you know, I like frolicking out here in the woods. Like clearly a deer dropped his dung. right here, and I'm glad I didn't step on that. These plants, this plant here that you can't see, I'm gonna have to just break some off because it's doing so good. Look, it's doing so good. I'll just bring it inside just because it's Indian paintbrush. It's got I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. Sorry I did you that way. But I mean, you're fucking everywhere. You're kind of taking over. The lilies I'd like to take, they have a flavor that I suck out of them like I do with the women. It's healthy. It's very healthy. You got to try it.